Hello friends, we'll study about VLDL cholesterol. So very low density lipoprotein. So here, as same as the chylomicron reaction, we have to convert the nascent VLDL to complex VLDL. So there should be conversion of nascent VLDL into complex VLDL. There should be conversion of the nascent VLDL into complex VLDL. Where is the nascent VLDL present? The chylomicron's nascent is present in the intestine, whereas the nascent VLDL is present in the liver. So in the liver, there will be nascent VLDL. So in the liver there will be presence of VLDL. So what are the factors required which converts, or what are the enzymes required for the conversion of nascent VLDL to complex VLDL are: first one is TAG, triacylglycerides. Second one is requirement of the cholesterol. There will be cholesterol and some cholesterol esters. So cholesterol esters are required, same as the chylomicrons. Phospholipids and ApoB100. In chylomicrons there was requirement of ApoB48. In VLDL there is absence of ApoA enzyme, so ApoA is not present. ApoA is not present. So from the blood, as you know, what will come from the blood? There is HDL, high density lipoprotein, ApoC, as well as ApoE will come. ApoC as well as ApoE enzyme comes from blood. From blood there is HDL, high density lipoprotein, ApoC and ApoE enzyme comes. So all these factors are essential for the formation of complex VLDL. Now there will be formation of complex VLDL, that is complex very low density lipoprotein. HDL, high density lipoprotein from the blood, gives ApoC and ApoE enzyme. TAG, cholesterol esters, phospholipids, ApoB100, Apo enzyme, A enzyme is absent. After this reaction, what happens in the sense? Say, in extrahepatic tissues, so there will be formation of TAG, that is triacylglycerides, with the help of enzyme lipoprotein lipase, that is LPL. With the help of enzyme lipoprotein lipase, there will be formation of TAG, which will further get converted into fatty acids. So which gets further converted into fatty acids. Now once, if this reaction loses ApoC enzyme, so remember this thing, if in this reaction loses ApoC enzyme, loses ApoC enzyme, it is called as VLDL remnant of VLDL. Okay, if you minus this thing, so all these things helps in the formation of VLDL remnant. So if you lose ApoC enzyme, it leads to the formation of VLDL remnant, and further VLDL remnant, which may also lead to the formation of ILDL. So what is ILDL? Intermediate low density lipoprotein. So intermediate low density lipoprotein which is formed from the VLDL remnant. Now this ILDL will move either to liver, it moves either to liver, or it leads to the formation of LDL. So you have got VLDL also, ILDL also, and finally leads to formation of LDL. How is LDL formed? From the intermediate low density lipoprotein by losing ApoE enzyme is loosed. So see, in this whole reaction, if you remove ApoC enzyme, it is VLDL remnant which will lead to the formation of ILDL. If you lose the enzyme ApoE, then all these things are nothing but LDL. All these things are LDL. So thank you. In the next video, I'll be explaining briefly about the LDL cholesterol or LDL lipoprotein.